Hello, welcome back to Dungeons 3. We're playing some more.
Muscular ogre. The pillaging evil had destroyed the city of Lotsawinter. And so the former harbor city was consumed by the flames. All that remained was a smoking pile of misery. The third part of the Lotsawinter series should probably be named Ash Beach of Death then. At the victory celebration, the ogre insisted on giving a little concert with his solo band. Unfortunately, no one was able to face the odors that followed his butt trumpet solos, and even Talia escaped with the smell-sensitive evil's army as the poor soul-serving ogre collapsed, wheezing on the ground. And so the
The ogre is very powerful, but he sure is bad at music.
Captured a ship to again sail off to some other place. This story is so, exciting and varied. And so the carefree evil's army sailed for the not-quite-so-free cities, a network of unacceptably prosperous towns spanning the islands in front of the mainland. It went without saying there was no way they could be ignored on the way to the capital city. But even more important was the fact that Elric the Prince...
This guy's a douchebag.
A good-natured, narcissistic paladin who served the goddess, and far, far worse, one of Tanos' comrades in arms. Certainly, Talia wouldn't pass up a chance to get one over on her foster father by shearing one of his little lambs and roasting it over a slow fire. Where did I put great-grandfather's paladin it so wonderfully juicy recipe? The relentless evil's armies had reached the not-quite-so-free cities. Several large cities were spread across numerous smaller islands. The capital of Alphas was very close. This was probably where Elric the Pretty was to be found. Unfortunately, the not-quite-so-free cities were very well defended. A direct attack would be unwise. But the insidious evil had already formed a plan designed to weaken the defenses. There were a number of fresh water supplies located very close to the landing site. If someone were to add something to them, the effects could be very interesting.
That's why I have this vial of zombie virus with me. Excellent! Poison water, create undead. Got it. Onwards, creatures. Smash them, break their necks, introduce motions of censure against them.
Let me play the game, please. Oh, I hate the crab quest.
Unfortunately, the waters were extremely tricky in this area and could rise and fall within a very short time. But sadly, the hydrophobic evil's creatures had never taken a swimming course.
Idiots. Morons. No loss there.
You could look at it that way, but the fatigued evil was getting tired of always replenishing its armies. It had therefore prudently already built a crypt in order to be able to revive horde creatures.
Sure, for all I care. I'm getting the itch, and that means I have to destroy something soon.
Alrighty, let's start expanding. This layout.
What is that weird thing in the dungeon? Looks like some kind of...
Ugh.
but it seems to be inactive.
Then we can ignore it for now.
Ah, yes. The simplicity of the maliciously minded. But anyway, the portal thingy, or whatchamacallit, seemed to be extremely solidly built and indestructible anyway. It therefore actually did make sense to ignore it for now.
It's just me today, so it's just gonna be a very chill stream of me playing dungeons. Actually in a bad cold room. Yeah. And that. Let's fill in that space. Magic.
Payday!
health's off too. Good lord. Might not need this much space. Well, I will for Crowley, actually. Hmm. Go take this over before the waves come in. Head back.
Even though I personally find it difficult to distinguish between that rotten undead smell and the smell of fish, the local heroes' noses were much better trained. They soon set out to get to the bottom of things, which is to say, the underground. I mean the dungeon. Suddenly, this portal thing in the dungeon started to light up. Something was happening. Heroes on the surface had obviously activated it and used it as a direct access to the dungeon, bypassing the arduous route through the overworld.
What? Heroes are using a portal into the dungeon. Crush them! Scratch their eyes out! Feed them cat food!
Gobblebots ASAP.
Payday! There are enemies in your dungeon. Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Ouch! Ouch!
Workshop. traps. I need traps. Um, Big enough. Prison. My prison.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Death from above. Just wait.
Payday. A rumor coursed through the ranks of the rumor-mongering Evil's army that there was a time-worn ritual site somewhere in the area, where an ancient evil creature could be summoned. The immediately taking notes Evil was extremely interested.
And how? Deadly new creatures are always good. Tanos will be amazed when I face him.
They're producing mana. We're gonna build a badass dungeon before we do anything else. I just want to like take my time today. I am very chill. Hmm. Ooh, more gold.
There are enemies in your dungeon. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hmm. Maybe some Gobobots. Some of those. Alright, we actually need to... One sec. I'm back.
Heyday! Talia had reached the first water supply and began a mystical ritual to contaminate it.
If by mystical ritual you mean that I simply slowly dribble this stuff into the water, then you are absolutely correct.
A nearby colony of shrimps was somewhat disturbed by the presence of the unrighteous evil's army. Or they might have just been hungry, whatever. Anyways, they set out to remedy the problem.
Go out there and kill those things. It's lobster and shrimp soup tonight. Some gastric distress, or for some Walking Dead.
First water supply had been contaminated. Two others were still waiting for a visit from Talia.
Hello, what's this?
No! I'll be back.
Oh, my dude's died. I wasn't paying that much attention, unfortunately.
There are enemies in your dungeon. It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Beer.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
god, how many doors did I fucking make?
Payday.
Um, 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 um.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Gobbler. Plenty of gobblers. I have no reason to go that way. dude.
Sure showed him. He's not gonna get up. Oh, hey!
Another evil camp, and then we're gonna head back and heal up. Son of a bitch.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. It's payday.
You and you.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Would you fucking hurry up with your money gathering? Thinking our dungeon is coming along pretty nicely. What am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. Relaxation. Do I have room somewhere? Gonna be super inefficient, but whatever. You know what? Fuck this. Be a nice feature.
It's payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
That's better. Okay. I think I'm gonna get the ogre and then we just conquer the surface world probably.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Leave my dungeon alone, you fuckers. Oh shit, that's right. Who the fuck uses the spiders? I don't know a single person that does. Okay, so another succubus, some more gobbles. It's gonna be a long sex dungeon. I don't really need it that long. I gotta be better with my management. He's gonna be good enough, I think.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. It's payday.
You finish up. Go. Probably would be nice. Don't really need it, but even have room. No, but I can make room.
never know what hit them. I mean, literally, I hope that stuff either makes them blind and deaf or turns them into zombies. I don't care. Chaos and destruction.
But the local as stupid as those elsewhere and suspected that something was wrong. A group immediately set out to protect the water.
Damn environmentalists, what a bunch of pains in the neck. Go stop them! Rip out their fingernails, smear them with rancid bacon fat.
Yes, I am streaming. OG Towers. It's Sunday, so it's a very chill stream where I'm just hanging out playing a game I really like. Why I can have Fernanda's fucking stream in the background. This is a game I was interested in seeing her play.
Bottle of virus stuff into there, so I
How to keep the streak. Yeah, you know, buddy. Just a heads up then, I know Monday's my off day, but there's a very high chance I might be streaming tomorrow. Giving you that heads up. Don't know what time, but it probably will happen. It was an accident. She did it by accident. Supposedly.
evil energy grows stronger.
Supposedly it was an accident is what she said.
Evil is unstoppable.
No regrets.
Payday.
Yeah, it was really funny. Bet she told me that story.
She's not gonna get up.
Mario Party Jamboree, eh? It's alright game. Like that game. I like Mario Party. The best one though is God, I just realized the best ones are 6 and 7. Unironically. What are you doing? I don't need to be here.
The jubilant Evil Scouts had discovered something that looked suspiciously like a ritual site. Legend has it that one had to sacrifice a number of creatures to the tide in order to create something powerful and evil.
Right. So, time to play Dunk the Creature. Everyone line up and prepare to drown by numbers.
Ah, it says here that they have to be skeletons. You have to sacrifice skeletons to the tide.
Oh, right. Okay, everyone except the skeletons get back to work. Droning has been cancelled for now. At least for everyone except the skeletons. What's up?
I wonder if the Lich counts. Mario Party 9 was fine, but like I said, nothing will beat 6 and 7. They're just the best ones.
One of the cannon fodder Burning Evil's creatures disappeared into the tide. As the water receded, another creature was revealed. A lich, a mighty undead mage, had emerged from the water to willingly join the contented Evil's army.
What do I need? One of those, and then Gobbo bots. That's the answer. It's just an older game. The reason 6 and 7 in particular are really good because they have orbs, and 6 and 7 is they didn't Nintendo didn't like them because it was literally the piss your friends off as much as possible game, but that was why it was the most fun. The orbs just make everything good because there's just trap orbs and everything. I bet there is an online rig for it to where you could play it online. We could all play it sometime. I would love to play it because nobody likes playing the game with me because I'm too good at it. Not to toot my own horn, but yeah. I can't help it. Everybody is just it's so much fun. Fun to bully people. Bullying is cool. Bring it back. Just kidding, don't do that. Bullying is lame. Unless people really deserve it. People who act like animals. That's the only exception. There are just some things that should not be done in public, and that is one of them. So dude, she's gotta, whenever she starts her English channel, she's gotta play through some platformers. Gotta be there to help her along because there's no fucking way that she's having as hard of a time with platformers as she says she is. I do not believe it. Mario Odyssey is such a good game, so.
Some shrimp seemed anything but enthusiastic about somebody hanging around their home and set out to do something about it. Absolutely wonderful. The last water supply had been contaminated. Excellent work. Now that all the water supplies had been contaminated, the satisfied Evil's army could move into the interior, towards the capital of the not-quite-so-free cities, Alphas.
Huh? That was it for here? Didn't bring us anything at all, did it? I don't see any effects.
Wait for it. Pipe
Easy mission. That one is brain dead.
into the not-quite-so-free cities. That's where the effects would be felt.
Oh, excellent. So what are we waiting for? I have to talk to Elric. I'm a little disgruntled that we haven't run into that idiot yet.
Still not heard anything from your good side?
Nothing. But she's about as useful as bunions anyway, right? Let's just hope she stays wherever she is.
The Titan of Alphas. the merciless evil's army marauded through the not-quite-so-free cities. The Bronze Guardian, the wonder of Alphas, was very close by. If it fell, that would
Odyssey is such an easy game, but like Sunshine is also an easy game because the only spots where there's actually like falling out of the world are special missions. So the fact that she couldn't do the fucking regular game is wild to me. That game is so good. I'm getting her through those games. They're so good not to.
Every time one of the contaminated died, they reanimated as an undead. Ha! Now this is fun. Paladin Elric tried to regain control of the situation.
Undead? Ha! An unworthy opponent for an outstanding paladin such as myself. Die, monsters! You dare to kill a part of me, monster! Ha! You will pay for that. But I think I'd better resurrect myself again first. An outstanding victory for the forces of good. Once again, my fighting power
If I had to take a
shines
guess, it
in
was
the goddess's
probably
glory.
not the
Time heal my
Sandbird,
wounds.
but one of the ones where they take away
Wonderful
Flood.
powers.
And you gotta like platform up a bunch of sand blocks. That's where my guess is of where she stopped.
Is coming. Go now! Ugh. Unholy hopping hellhounds! We should have offered our creatures a swimming course. Saved on the wrong things again. Oh, fine, whatever. At least we're here now. The underground here is too soft for a dungeon, but we should
Okay, moving on. I'd like to play the game now.
need me.
Yep, I know. I'm the epic gamer. I know where people suck.
The marauding evil's army had discovered a farm. If this was taken, the inhabitants could also easily be converted to undead.
Permanently converted with axes and clubs. Showed him.
I am the most epic gamer. Nobody sees it. Nobody sees me as the most epic yet, but one day
The
you'll see how
wicked
epic
people
I
had
am.
taken the farm and converted the inhabitants to undead. Splendid work. There were several villages in the area. The inhabitants there would surely convert to undead with a little convincing.
Okay, I know what to do. Hit and hit and hit until nothing moves. And then enlisted in the army when it starts moving again. Can do.
The vilest evil's army had reached the southern village. A few beatings combined with their brief demise quickly converted the inhabitants into undead. Oh, it seemed the villagers had also locked up one of the already transformed. It could prove very useful. Joyous Evil had freed a vampire from captivity. These mighty creatures were excellent fighters who froze their opponent's blood in their veins if they didn't suck them dry like an overripe orange. The pillaging evil had reached the western village. The inhabitants there were just begging to be transformed into undead. At least, say, here's what they really wanted. The anemic evil had liberated yet another vampire.
Vampires. Oh, big fight. What's going on is that I am the army of evils. I am part of the army of evil, and I am conquering the surface world in name of the ultimate evil. The whole point of the game is to build a dungeon and then use that dungeon to attack the surface world, get rid of all of the good doers. There's a lot of pop culture references. It's probably one of my favorite game franchises, probably in the top 10 even, just because it's so good. Like a really fun idea. We need to normalize evil main characters. You ever play the game Overlord? That game fucking rips. That's a great game because it's just Pikmin, but evil. It's just evil Pikmin where you play as an ultimate evil overlord building up your tower and your minions, and it's great. Love that game. Hard as balls. That game is so hard. I know she wants Pikmin. The game I know she wants. But I bought her a Switch, so that's somebody else's job to do.
The inhabitants there would surely be quickly and carefully turned into undead. Come on, lend a hand. Had liberated yet another vampire. The mighty evil continued to march undaunted on the bronze titan of Alphas. On the way, it reached an army camp belonging to the heroes. This was led by the paladin Elric.
So, fun pro tip here. Not a pro tip. Just something about myself. I love being evil. If I had ultimate power, I'd probably be evil. I mean, it would seem evil, but I'd be doing good for the rest of the world, even though I'm evil. But, like, being evil is way cooler than being good. They get all the good shit. Fucking Death Star, Darksabers, evil magic. It's just more fun. I play evil characters in D&D. It's fun as shit.
I will now punish you. In the name of good. In the name of the goddess, and in the name of Thanos, your days are numbered.
Are you finally done, you braggart? I'll put you away. I'll cut you down. I'll wipe your mouth with a dirty old rag.
Ha! Do you really think you're ready for me? You're no worthy opponent for me. The goddess herself has blessed me. I am worth 3 paladins.
Oh, stop exaggerating and let's finally get down to...
No, I really
God, we sure are talking a lot.
Watch and wonder. By the power of the goddess, multiply me! Resurrector, for that you will be punished. You killed Elric the Healer? Just wait, you will pay for that.
Yeah, the cool shit's always on the evil side.
How could I lose against you? This cannot.
The bronze titan of Alphas had been destroyed. Nothing more stood in the way of the destruction of the not-quite-so-free cities. The victorious evil triumphed yet again. Oh yes, and it had also destroyed the last of Tanos' companions.
That mission's always super easy too.
Now,
You killed Elric! Enough is enough. Now, I'm going to take care of you personally. Everything evil shall be destroyed.
Now it really was time to face Tanos. The doubtful evil was not convinced that Talia was up to this fight.
I can take him. I hope.
I am your father. The not quite.
The time has come to stop you once and for all.
It's because I told her those are the ones she's got to play in order to get into Zelda. Breath of the Wild is not a Zelda game.
Thank you.
It's
I do
just
try.
not a Zelda game. It's a good game.
Want to stop
It's not a
me?
Zelda game. That's the problem.
What army?
You had good intentions, and while starting her off on Breath of the Wild seemed like a good idea, unfortunately, there's a lot of just nothing in that game. Like 6 things to do. So I do not blame you for starting her off on that, because honestly, I probably would have too. I think Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are the way to go.
From the afterworld directly into the dungeon.
See, I started with Ocarina of Time.
Here comes
I'm an
the
OG.
army.
Talia was clearly overwhelmed by the situation.
And then I was a dumb kid, so I was like, it's alright.
Itself.
Hey, great idea. It's about time I got to know the big boss anyway.
But then I played Wind Waker, and that's the one that got me into it. And then Twilight Princess is like my favorite one out of them all.
Would work here. We're talking
They're great games.
substantial sacrifices. This would require a number of volunteers to be taken from the prison and thrown into the sacrificial pit.
Oh. Skyward Sword is its own fucking beast, man. Like, that story of the game is real good. A lot of good gameplay, but there sure is a lot of backtracking. Sure is so much backtracking, like an absurd amount of backtracking. And if you played that fucker on the Wii, oh my god, just forget it. I did, but it sure was an awful experience. Give me some more snots, please. Thank you.
The constantly nagging evil's tireless little snots had uncovered a number of magic toolboxes in the underground. They could be used to produce much better workplaces.
Really? Excellent. Is there any other way to get these magic toolboxes?
As a matter of fact, the magic toolbox wanting evil could produce them itself. All it had to do was build a laboratory where undead could combine toolboxes and mana to make those magic toolboxes.
Oh, that sounds extremely simple. Come on, you lazy little snots. Build one of those laboratories now.
Yeah.
The cocooning evil had merrily entrenched itself in the dungeon. But the troops from the not-quite-so-free cities scented a chance to gain the upper hand with Tanos' presence and gathered ready to storm the dungeon for the good.
Let them come. We'll tear them a new one. Put them over our knees. Tell them bad jokes.
Dude, motion controls for the Wii, specifically for Skyward Sword, are horrible. It's some of the worst shit imaginable. Like, motion controls are fine for the most part, but like that was how you swung your sword around in Breath of the Wild or in Skyward Sword. Not to mention the stamina bar. Oh, the stamina bar. That's wild. I want you, like, did you play Breath of or Skyward Sword with motion controls? Because if you still like that, then like that's crazy, my guy. that's a crazy statement you've just said to me.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Facts. Because like you get back to me on that, because if you say you still like that game with motion controls, you are a different breed. Not necessarily bad, just like interesting. I think it's pretty synonymous that Skyward Sword is one of the worst Zeldas, but only because of the motion controls. Like without the motion controls, it's fine. Pretty good game. Start building shit. Right here. With the horde room. Don't get me wrong. I like Skyward Sword. I think it adds a lot to the lore of Zelda. There isn't a lot of story in Zelda. However, do not think it's a particularly excellent game. There's it definitely felt rushed for the Legend of Zelda. Like, was it what was it? Just was that no, that can't be right. It's like the 20th anniversary, I think, or something. It was an anniversary game. But like for an anniversary game, it was such a disappointment. Don't even get me started on the fucking bird, by the way. That shit, that was the worst. Flying on the bird was the worst. It felt bad. Nothing about it was fun. Yeah. Now imagine the bird. I never played the Switch version, so imagine the bird, but if you had to use motion control with every flap.
Really didn't do things by halves. A portal opened in the surprised Evil's dungeon. Soon it would bring new heroes into the dungeon.
Oh, crap. Damn it.
Not glad.
Go! Beat them!
Not
Kill
glad
them,
at all.
Make them fill out tax returns!
I don't have any. Oh, actually, hold on.
Heyday.
There you are. Wind Waker peak game. Co-op Wind Waker, huh? Interesting. For Pikmin, you good luck, my man. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know of any Pikmin co-op mods. They have modes in it that are 2-player though. Gobblers. This mission is such a fucking slog, dude. It takes 5 ever to do anything. One more. Oh. Okay, God damn, I hate this layout so much. So ugly. Been where I'm at? Oh yeah, I mean, we're getting close to the end of this game, so like these final missions, they're kind of long, boys. They kind of expect you to like start from scratch every single time. Just how it is. That's why Sundays are chill games, because like realistically, anybody watching this is such a fucking boring game, but I love this game. My jam, man. Sundays is the game I want to play day. I choose this one. This is gonna be the magic room. It's kind of small, but that's fine. I honestly don't need the magic rooms that big. I always make it way bigger than it needs to be. Just because I like it. Having to do everything from scratch, buddy. It's I don't know what to tell you. It's more fun than it looks, I promise you. But I do think it's time to go get an Island of Evil
had
camp.
discovered a few caged, contaminated in one of the villages. If someone were to free them and then kill them,
New undead. Excellent. Go save them, free them, and
The
send
idea
them
of
to
building
the
up from
slaughter.
nothing in order to become the evil overlord, you know? That's the fun part. Um, what do I need to build? I need to build a crypt. Can be the
My power
crypt.
is growing. Soon the troops from Valhalla shall rise.
If you don't like these types of games, then you're definitely not gonna like this game. But like, you know, real-time strategies, they're pretty fun. I like them. Like Civilization, that's one I don't really like. I think real-time strategies are boring. But that's, or no, I think Civilization is boring, not real-time strategies. It's the aesthetic, I think, is what does it for me. You just, not a lot of games like this. Fern just scared the fuck out of me. She just screamed into the mic.
Warriors of Valhalla, rise! You think that was it, Talia? Ha! Valhalla has more of those to offer. Take that.
and again Tanos opened a gate to Valhalla, which brought even more heroes into the perplexed-looking evil's dungeon.
We can take them. Go! Bite their noses off, twist their ears, fart in their faces!
I need them to stop carrying magic. I need them to fucking mine for money because I am poor as dirt. I mean, strategy game is a real broad topic. An RTS specifically is one where shit is happening constantly and you have to
There are
react to
enemies in
it.
your dungeon.
Like an example of just like a regular strategy game, Pokemon would be a regular strategy game. Did all my dudes die? No. They're still being attacked. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I'll put those there for now. But you know, and you never know until you try, because gotta tell you, I didn't think this shit would be for me at all, but here I am years later still playing this shit even though I've played it 1,000 times. Give me the auto defib, please. Thank you. This is the best thing in the entire game. Give me some more money so I can buy a second one even, please. Come on. Do it.
Payday.
There you go. I do need a lab. But where the fuck? Here, I'll put the lab here. No. I need it where the workshop would be. Where do I put the workshop? There we go. Here's a good spot. One Tinker's Cave, please. Thank you. Give me those fucking Gobblebots. Best unit in the game.
The laboratory was ready for use. Undead could from now on work there to turn mana and toolboxes into the greatly prized magic toolboxes. An insane success.
Wait a sec. I'm a moron. I don't need it this big. Payday. Not strong enough yet because I don't have like any fucking units.
My power is growing. Soon the troops from Valhalla shall rise.
Alright, we're slowly building ground.
That wasn't everything. Time for another portal to Valhalla.
And another portal opened in the dungeon. The briefly hesitating evil looked a little confused, but then shrugged.
I do take requests for games, you know, so if there's ever a game you do want to see, I mean, I'll look into it. Where are you coming from, buddy?
Warriors of Valhalla, rise!
Whoa!
game is multiplayer, by the way. You one person, like you all can control different aspects. Like, I can be doing the surface level shit. Y'all can be building dungeons. I played it with my friend. A lot of fun, because it freed me up to do the shit that I wanted to do. Where's an undead? You're an undead. No, you. Need to make some boxes for me.
Evil will triumph. Ah!
Big enough. I'm so stupid. Just play the same shit. I mean, dude, like, we fucking play whatever. I'm playing Wizard Goddamn 101 right now. You know how it is. I don't give a shit what I play. Once I finish Wizard 101, Fern has all but demanded that I play fucking World of Warcraft with her, and I gotta tell you, I'm not looking forward to it, because I hate World of Warcraft. So sorry.
Payday.
Alright, we're slowly building our infrastructure here. We're getting places. You son of a bitch, you're not coming here.
Showed him.
This mission in particular is abysmally long. It just, that's how it is.
I knew you'd need me.
The scouting evil had discovered more contaminated, who would joyfully join its army, once they died, of course.
Stay down!
Dungeons do be dungeoning. Thank you, Ned. That makes my job a little bit easier. Time to make alcohol. Goody goody.
Payday.
Actually teleport back and regroup. I think that's the smart thing to do. We got a fuckload of money right now. To build some more facilities for my troops.
Soon new troops will arrive from Valhalla.
Oh yeah, we had to the troops anyways. I need this.
Troops from Valhalla, chasing the evil!
I'll be back.
Ugh, so many fucking things are happening.
Under attack.
Ooh, this is actually clear now, so I can do this. And then I can actually just make this all the relaxation chamber. Yeah, that frees me up, actually. You know what? This isn't gonna cut it. I need this bigger. Yeah, I need this bigger. This actually allows me to expand this too, so I should.
Payday.
Into the hole with you. I appreciate your viewership more than you know, because I gotta tell you, filling the space in by myself is the hardest fucking thing in the world. But it's not fair to my friends to always ask them to join me. So, like, they got their own shit going on. I want to do my own shit sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, then, you know. Is this almost done? It's not even close to being done. Good lord. Let's build another one. Got plenty of money here. Let's get that. These guys. Do I have room, or do I need to make more room? Where the fuck? Ooh. Have I made a mistake? I think I've made a mistake. Whole time I've made a mistake. Oh my god. I don't have a place for my undead, I just realized. See, Daisy. Wonder I was low on fucking units. All my undead units are dead. Yeah. What do you mean? I built the mana baths. Didn't build the fucking graveyard. That's crazy, dude. You build those, you fat bitches. I need my... Where the fuck are my demons? You. Make magic.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Be on the enemy.
You four, I need you to make a shit ton of magic for me, please. Actually, my mana is super low. That's because I don't have any goddamn room. It's gonna be the most awkward one I've ever built.
Heyday.
I don't remember. Do I have the arena? I do have the arena, which means I gotta fucking build it. Here's as good a place as any. I think this might be my least favorite mission, not gonna lie. No, this whole thing sucks ass. This mission is just bad.
The gates of Valhalla are already opening. Watch and wonder, Talia. Heroes of Valhalla, destroy the Dark Brood!
I need you to keep making money for me. How's the magic room? That's way better. I'm just stretched thin right now is all. Probably don't need it this big, but whatever, dude.
Just wait.
Okay, let's make another rush on the surface here. I just gotta remember to dump the heroes that invade into the pit. That's my problem. I forgot what the mission was.
Bye bye, baby.
It's payday.
Ooh, it's Kaiser. Why?
The diligently exploring the map evil had found some additional contaminated. It knew what it had to do and was already whetting its knives.
As often as I die, a life insurance policy would be an absolute gold mine.
library. I need
It's payday.
about to say, was that not big enough for Crowley?
The gates of Valhalla are already opening.
All right, another
Watch
wave
and
incoming. I'm ready for it. Where to build the library?
You
Here's
brave
as
men
good
and
as a
women
place
of
as any.
Valhalla, destroy our enemies.
There are enemies in your dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
I'm gonna open this door up so people can get paid.
The still wanting to summon itself evil had by now sacrificed a good third of the necessary heroes. His summoning would not be long in coming.
Quarter of the way there.
Stop your reprehensible conduct immediately. sacrifice, how could you? That is pure evilness and totally despicable.
Let's go over here. This will be the last mission. This is not the last mission, but it will be the last mission today. So fucking long. I forgot how long it is every single time.
Your show here.
The conquest craving evil had destroyed parts of the overworld. Things were going well.
Do you think that impresses me? Ha! That just makes me even more angry. The warriors of Valhalla will pass judgment upon you. Oh yes, and my reinforcements, of course.
Scattered defenders from the not-quite-so-free cities trickled in over the old road. Impudently enough, they appeared to be interested in making the overworld good again.
What? Keep them! Cut them to pieces! Take their hero licenses away!
Whenever I can dump that many heroes into the fucking hole, so many. So we're more than halfway.
The amazingly widely traveled evil had spotted more contaminated. Following their early death, these would gladly join his army.
Show here.
She saw what it was and she said it looked boring as fuck. It's worth a try though. I mean, I think out of all of them, 3 is the most fun, but 4 did come out and it is more player friendly, so you could try that one. A lot less going on in it. I will be playing it, but I gotta beat 3 first.
He's not gonna get up.
It's payday.
My power is growing. Soon the
Pretty much
troops from
conquered the
Valhalla shall
overworld,
rise.
which is pretty. 4 came out recently. 3 is at least like 15 years old, I think. 2 is even older than that, and 1 I haven't even played. It's how old? Like these are old ass games. I think we have 2 more waves and then we beat the mission.
Troops of Valhalla, destroy the evil!
Yeah, it's pretty darn old, but I sure do love these games.
Take that, you worm! Ooh! Hey! I am invincible! Well,
Indeed. This is not everyone's cup of tea, though. This is more of a niche title. Pikmin was a niche title for so long, but it's recently become. I wouldn't even say recently. It's become more well known since 4 for such a good game.
A good 2/3 of the needed heroes had been sacrificed. The soon-to-summon itself evil was already rubbing its hands. Ha! It would wipe the floor with Thanos.
This is where your abominable deeds end. Die, blasphemous abomination! The power of good is growing. Soon I will bring new heroes from Valhalla.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
ouch! Ouch!
one more wave's gonna do her, I think. I'm short exactly one hero. That's fucked.
Anytime now. You brave men and women of Valhalla, destroy our enemies!
It's payday.
Destroy!
Okay. We can kill these losers.
Give me my orders!
Done.
Boom.
The freshening up
Do
of
it.
summoning evil had
It is time.
Alright. Level beat. Holy shit.
Time to kick the arse of Thanos!
Never, abomination! You have no power here! You shall not pass!
The time had finally come. The absolute
There it
evil
is, the
rose from
absolute
depths
evil.
of the temple. Not a second too soon, as Thanos once again called countless heroes from his portals. But these heroes were, of course, no danger to the immortal evil. More like a nice warm-up routine. It joyfully cut its way through the enemy ranks, their blood spurting in all directions. Censors won't like that bit, but we don't care. After those enemies had been destroyed, the malicious evil turned to Thanos. An epic duel began. The two opponents' powers briefly washed them in bright light, while wild tendrils of energy darted through the air. They exchanged a few blows before freezing into an epic pose for a staring contest. A cliched battle, the kind one sees in every second anime, where it spends 3 entire episodes on the same scene. But the opponents were not as equal as one would believe. Thanos realized that he was no match for the absolute evil. Fear took hold of him as his defeat became foreseeable, and his courage and his will dwindled. But his goddess showed mercy when he implored her. She protected him with a divine shield so that he could use his homestone to teleport.
Oh, that was
The
so
absolute
long. I
evil
did 2
erupted
missions and
in
that took
wild
3 hours.
onslaughts, which anyone familiar with the war game craft could fully understand. Unfortunately, the unspeaking evil had no voice, so it only hissed silently to itself and waved its hands in a threatening manner. Unfortunately, it couldn't stay in this place forever, and so the homey evil once again disappeared. But Talia had tasted blood. The disgrace of her failure sat deep, causing her to pursue Thanos. She drove the having an ice-cold drink at home Evil's army on towards the capital in a forced march. Shortly thereafter, Talia stood before Stormbreeze, ready to end the conflict once and for all. Baptism of Fire. The absolute evil had greatly weakened Tanos.
And,
put him to flight.
yeah, I know, it was
Talia
2
immediately
missions.
took up
These
the
ones in
chase
particular were
without
super
the
long.
outstanding evil.
Actually, no, I did. That's not true. I did this one, and this one was super short, and then I did this one. So we did 3. And I think there's only 2 or 3 left.
And put him to flight.
That sounds about right. Yeah. But then even after that, I have this DLC, and 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 then I beat 3. There's still a lot of game to be had. But I'm gonna call it there. Nah, dude, this game is it's chunky. It's got content 4 days. And honestly, they're all pretty good. They all add new shit. They're all like, they're solid. All of them are solid. I'd recommend them. But we're gonna call it there. Cause that mission always wears me out. So thank you for joining me, G Towers. You later. That is the wrong screen. That is the right screen. There we go. Goodbye.